Hey yo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? If you're wondering where you're at in the tubeverse, my name is Tyler. I'm the host of the channel that can make you more nervous than taking a pee next to Reg Macworthy.
Tight dick, player.
You know our urinal etiquette. It's time for Chico Crypto. Yes, let's get a little dark and dirty today, why don't we? Over the live stream on Thursday, I brought up this article from CoinDesk, Inside Chainalysis, multi-million-dollar relationship with the US government, which goes through the blockchain analysis firm's relationship with government agencies since inception in 2015. And as we can see, the amount of contracts is growing exponentially, last year topping out at over 5 million USD. So first, who is Chainalysis? As the early days of the startup will tell us oh so much about them. Well, it was founded in 2014 and got its first government job in 2015. It is a provider of anti-money laundering software for Bitcoin and crypto. Chainalysis focuses on providing solutions for corporations, allowing them to assess risk in the Bitcoin economy. However, Chainalysis also focuses on helping law enforcement. They have a partnership with Europol and other international law enforcement agencies and provide web-based investigation tools that are used globally to track, apprehend, and convict money launderers and cyber criminals. The company is registered in New York City, but managers and some of the founders are from Denmark as well as New York. So who are the founders? Michael Gronager is the CEO and co-founder. What is interesting about Michael is if we go to his LinkedIn, we can see he worked for Kraken, actually being the COO for nearly 2 years and an advisor for 7 months after that, leaving right when Chainalysis was founded. Well, Mike wasn't just the COO, he is actually co-founder, which we can confirm from this speaker description from the World Government Summit. Prior to founding Chainalysis, Michael was a COO and co-founder of Kraken, one of the unicorns in the Bitcoin space, and today the world's biggest Bitcoin exchange. So right away we know Chainalysis has connections to some Bitcoin OGs. Even Michael is an OG and must be friends with current Kraken CEO and co-founder Jesse Powell. Who else is on the Chainalysis team? The other co-founder, Jan Mollar, which if we jump to his LinkedIn, we can see he left the company in October of last year. I wonder why. Well, what was Jan working on before he co-founded Chainalysis? Well, we can see the Mycelium Bitcoin wallet, which we can confirm from this conference speaker description. Jan Mollar is the lead developer of Mycelium, a secure, fast, and lightweight Bitcoin wallet. So why is this interesting? Well, Kraken and Mycelium have some connections to the underworld of Tether USDT. So we all remember Crypto Capital, the now defunct payment processor shadow bank, which is still being investigated on multiple fronts. New York AG versus Bitfinex and the New York AG versus Reggie Fowler. Two cases that are still going on to this day, and both Reggie and Bitfinex have decided to fight tooth and nail, both pleading not guilty, even though evidence just keeps on mounting. But how do Kraken and Mycelium have connections? Well, let's get out the Chico shovels and dig. Crypto Capital actually started out as Crypto Financial CFIG, which was issued as virtual shares of a company all the way back in August of 2013, just right before I got involved with BTC. And they were looking for a 30,000 BTC investment, worth $3 million at the time. From the executive summary, we can see, yep, they were a Panamanian-based company, which would be providing fiduciary financial services. Then below, they even tell you the risk, not FDIC insured, no bank guarantee, may lose value. But up on the first page, it says this: prior to the offering, no public market existed for the shares. The virtual stock has been approved for listing on the Havelock investments market under the symbol CFIG, located at www.havelockinvestments.com. Well, let's just go to the website offering for Crypto Financial using the Wayback Machine, as Havelock is taken down today. As we can see, here is Crypto Financial, CFIG, and if we go to contacts, we can confirm that CFIG is indeed Crypto Capital, as their contact email is Crypto Capital, and they have the website listed. But Havelock Investments, who is this? Well, we can see from this Bitcoin Talk post from 2013, Havelock was acquired by the Panama Fund SA. And from this Reddit R Bitcoin post from earlier in 2013, a BitFan 2013 came up with the idea for Crypto Financial, aka Crypto Capital. But we can also confirm BitFan 2013 is the creator of Havelock, as a person asked, what's stopping Havelock from being shut down? I heard they created a shell company in Panama to buy them out. Seems shady to me. If I were a BTC holder who's itching to invest in BTC securities, I'd wait for colored coins to be a reality. And BitFan answers, not a shell company, an actual private investment company that has been in business since 2008. The Panamanian company owns and operates HavelockInvestments.com from Panama. Please stop spreading misinformation by other people on the forum. Source, me, a person involved in the acquisition. And here's Panama Fund SA Open Corporates Registration, filed in 2008, just like BitFan 2013 said. So it's obvious, Havelock, Crypto Capital, and Panama SA are run by the same entity. BitFan told us so. Now, I posted a video a few weeks back about XRP and Roger Ver. I laid down the connections, putting Roger Ver, Eric Voorhees, and Ira Miller, who were all the founders of Coinapult, as the technology providers for Crypto Capital. Not going to go through all of that again, as it would take an entire video, but that video is in the description if you want to check it out. But just going to Coinapult's website, which is hilariously still up to this day, they say, now integrated with Crypto Capital. But below is very interesting. Coinapult, USD, Euro, and GPB lock accounts now available on the Mycelium mobile app. Yes, of which we know Jan Mollar, co-founder of Chainalysis, was developer for. And then old screenshots of Crypto Capital's website listed Kraken as their #1 partner exchange. Now here's where the connections become icky, sticky, Ricky.
Now that's what I call a sticky situation.
Sticky situation? Yeah, so back in the day, there was a Canadian exchange, caVirtex, or Canadian Virtual Exchange. Well, caVirtex went down by 2015. As we can see from the lawsuits filed, they issued their virtual shares for the exchange on Havelock Investments. caVirtex CEO was a Joseph David Toth, which we can confirm with this video posted on their YouTube channel in June of 2014. Joseph, loving life in BTC. Guess who acquired caVirtex after it went down? None other than Kraken Exchange, who announced it with this blog post in January of 2016. Now, Hash.fail has a great information dump of the QuadrigaCX exchange scandal, which I have included in the description because I get a lot of the following information from that. But as we know, Crypto Capital was involved with Quadriga too, but also Kraken was involved with Quadriga. Up until February of 2019, caVirtex redirected to Quadriga's website, until this Twitter poster pointed it out. Then all of a sudden, on that same day, it was updated to redirect to coinsquare.com, which that same user caught. Nice one. So why was caVirtex, of which Kraken owned, redirecting to Quadriga? Well, like I said, it's a sticky situation. So remember, Joseph David Toth, the former CEO of caVirtex. Well, after Kraken bought him out, he went on to hire someone especially important, the former Havelock CEO, James Grant, which we can confirm with this post 7 years ago. Someone asked, who is Havelock and why should I trust them with my BTC? Lightbox Technologies answers, hi, I'm James Grant, co-founder of Havelock Investments. I also run CanadianBitcoins.com. My day job is Lightbox Technologies. A few Googles and it's pretty easy to identify all this, so why try to hide it like most Bitcoin people trying to be anonymous? So James is CEO of Havelock, which we know is essentially Crypto Capital, thus Panama Fund SA. And then we get a look at this James Grant from his LinkedIn, owner of Lightbox, and now the CTO of Arbit. Who is the CEO of Arbit? Joseph David Toth, which we can confirm right here from Zoom Info. Joseph Toth, Arbit Corporation. But more, we can see Arbit Technologies, which is registered in Switzerland, is being liquidated. We can see the owners of Arbit and the workers. Arbit, a Peter Taylor. There is Amanda Toth, and there is Joseph Toth. And Arbit, what did they do before being liquidated just a few months ago? They did market making, front running, and wash trading on exchanges like Kraken, Binance, QuadrigaCX, and more. For example, them soliciting the Doge community. My name is Rosa. I'm the business development manager for Arbit Corporation. I was also part of the caVirtex operations team. I'm reaching out to you because we are investors of your coin and hold it in our portfolio. We notice you trade on Binance, DigiFinex, Bitrex, and PoloniX, and we want to help increase your volume and generate some revenue for you with our market-making arbitrage as partners. Arbit is a private Canadian company founded in 2015 that conducts global arbitrage and market-making services. Our team has over 20 years of combined experience dating back to 2011 when we launched the first Canadian Bitcoin exchange, caVirtex. We later sold to Kraken.com. Our CEO, Joseph David, same for EOS, and from this Google search we can see they also did it for ICX and explicitly mentioned Kraken. Unfortunately the post is deleted, but you can still see it in Google. So Rosa could tell you what Arbit is, but Arbit is actually a financial trading technology company, and they provided black box execution strategies to exploit short-term price action in spot and futures markets, arbitrage and OTC deals in the billions. And this tweet from Jesse Powell in January of 2018 might just be talking about Arbit before they were liquidated in October. Sure, 1 and 2 ARB traders asked for support of it in order to enable them to skip 2 bank wires, 100 million, and 4 days of latency moving actual USD between exchanges. USDT might seem risky, but they are holding it on for minutes at a time. But let's get back to Mycelium, as Kraken and their shadiness is super obvious now. Well, here's the video posted in which Mycelium integrated with some very nasty things.
Introducing the Mycelium wallet's newest feature, the Coinapult dollar locked account. Mycelium users can now sell bitcoins and store dollar balances with Coinapult directly from your app. No paperwork, no hassle. Just simply manage your wallet. First, open your Mycelium wallet and select the Accounts tab. Next, click the key button in the top right corner. Then, select Coinapult USD account and confirm. You can also register your email address with Coinapult. Now that your account has been created, any Bitcoin sent to your Coinapult account will be automatically converted to dollars. When sending from your wallet, select the amount you would like to send and enter the Bitcoin address you'd like to send to. Dollars will then be converted back to Bitcoins and sent to your destination. Coinapult and Mycelium are thrilled to offer you better access to the digital economy.
So Mycelium integrated a Coinapult USD lock feature, which would allow stabilization in USD to be sent. Well, we all know what was actually the back end of that. And no one knew at the time. They didn't tell people it was actually using Crypto Capital as the bank for dollars and Bitfinex's USDT to stay stable, of which no one knows if they are solvent to this day, Bitfinex and Tether. So that feature was integrated with Mycelium, but let's get back to their lead developer and co-founder, Jan Mollar, who now works for Chainalysis. Well, it was found out that Jan was working for Chainalysis and he co-founded it. The Mycelium community back then went crazy about them getting tracked. Rasa, another Mycelium worker, he explained the story. He says Jan split off from the company in October 2014, which we can see this post was done on March 2015. But this is complete BS. From Mycelium, as he did a conference in January of 2015, saying, yes, I work for Mycelium.
Today I would like to talk about how the Bitcoin protocol actually works. So my name is Jan Müller. I'm working for a company called Mycelium in Austria, out of Denmark. We are making Android apps and other interesting stuff for sending and receiving Bitcoin.
So no, he did not leave in October, but back to that article. They say their new lead dev, Andreas Peterson, is working on implementing Coinapult locks right now. Something stinks and it stinks bad. Well, I'm just calling it like I see it. Both co-founders of Chainalysis, Jan Mollar and Michael Gronager, have connections back to Kraken and Mycelium, who were oh so involved with Coinapult. crypto capital, USDT, and more. Are some people trying to cover their tracks while getting money to cover them from law enforcement? Chainalysis funding is only bubbling, and they are the standard for Bitcoin blockchain analysis. Yeah, both Jan and Michael left their previous positions to start Chainalysis when everything started to fall apart in 2015. I knew it was weird when Chainalysis put out their crypto crime report, which highly implicated Binance. I made a video on that, showing how Binance is complicit in the laundering of funds, posted January 17th. Within 2 days, Chainalysis tweets, defending Binance. Our report on money laundering revealed a network of corrupt OTC brokers and was not aimed at Binance, our long-standing partner. We strongly support market leaders like @Binance who use our data to improve the quality of this space for everyone. Well, obviously they weren't using it because they don't care, because you will defend them, right? Now, ain't that a sticky situation?
What is that? Sounds like someone's being attacked by a tiger. Get the keys, we gotta get in there.
Cheers. I'll see you next time.